I, Crystal Lashelle Lax Wilkerson, for legal purposes, state that the statements that I make on my videos are true to the best of my knowledge, sound my knowledge. I think the biggest thing started when I purchased a home in Muncie, Muncie, Indiana. And it was back in 2017, I believe. I was homeless. I had just had 3 types of major surgery on my stomach, overcame a stroke, still kind of functioning from that. Not walking, talking. Then I regained everything back slowly. And I was on the streets of San Francisco, myself and my daughter, Natisha Vernell Lax, Lax. Well, I was waiting on some money. I found out that I had some unclaimed money. And so, I'm in California. It was only $10,000. So, I only had a little bit to work with. So I thought about home because I bought my first home in Indiana because I was raised in South Bend, Indiana. So I started looking all over the place, all over the internet, because we was at the Days Inn in Bakersfield, California. And, money is running kind of low in the hotel room, real fast. So I'm like, man, if I don't find something really, really fast, all this money is going to be eaten up in the state of California because things are so expensive. So I kept looking for about 3 days. Then I found this ad in the paper that they were selling this home. And so I answered the home and I spoke with the Carl Lee, which is a black guy there in Muncie. And I told myself, for real? I said, oh, good, that sounds good if it's a fixer upper. So he was showing me that, yeah, we're working on a home right now and get it all pretty for you. So he was saying. So I was like, I don't care. I just want it, it's about the same price that I paid for my first one. And so I was like, oh, that's good. I just want a place to live, place to stay, get off the street. You're desperate at this point of living. If anyone have ever been homeless in California, it's not a joke. So you just want to get off the streets. So I caught the Amtram. Me and Natisha and we took the Amtrak, and took us about 2 days. By the time we arrived at Indianapolis, we had to take a taxi from Indianapolis to Muncie because Muncie is a very small town. I didn't know. I didn't do my research, y'all. I was just ready to just buy the home, and I figured we got a home, we won't be homeless no more. You know what I'm saying? So my mind is in a totally different state. I'm just happy to be off the street. I'm going to have a home that's mine, paid for in full. I didn't realize that before the things of stalking and harassment started happening to myself and my daughter Dominique Lax. Wow, I didn't know that was a small town for the KKK. Anyone knows about the KKK in Indiana? It started in Indiana. If you never experienced racism, then that's on you. I was raised around it, but never to the degree that I experienced in Muncie. Muncie is like a small town with white people still believing that they're back in the 1930s, 40s, and 50s, and that they should address you as gal and boy, or look at you as if you're a gal and a boy, not as a grown woman and a grown man that's just as equal to them. So in their mind, it's as if you are below them. There's no way that I, as a black woman, intelligent enough to buy a 127-year-old home and to be a paralegal as well, is equal to them. You understand? Now, where I bought the house was, where I bought the house, it was like, I didn't know this neither. It used to be drugs and prostitution going up and down that particular street, but then they started trying to clean it up. But the drug is still heavy off of Shipley and Burlington. I didn't know that. That I just flopped right into crystal meth and heroin thing, right? And so, there's blacks there, but blacks are so passive, they don't speak up for themselves. Like out here in California, we're going to tell you. You know what I'm saying? And if you get two balls, we'll riot. You know what I'm saying? So you'll know what we mean, right? Once we get together. So, but out there is very passive, or they get threatened. Like there was a black candidate that was running for office where they shot at her. So if they do this, if I'm not telling the truth, it's all on the internet, it's all on the news. So everything that I say can be backed up if people shut the hell up and just sit down and do their own proper investigation and research. You will find out that I'm not a woman that have to lie to kick it. If it didn't happen, I'm not going to speak on it. So I only speak on bad. When it's good experience, I'm going to tell the whole world. When it's bad experience, I'm definitely going to tell the whole world, because you never know how my story could help somebody else. You understand? So here we are, a black family, just moved to the neighborhood. We started, at first it was nice and quiet. I was like, man, to get away from the city, I felt like Paris and Nicole, it's a country area, away from the city. I don't have to wear makeup every damn day, be dressed up glam every damn day like you have to do in Los Angeles, So, I'm living a simple life, and I wanted something like an off-grid experience anyway. So the house needed to be fixed and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, good. Hey, I'm living a simple life around raccoons and possums and all type of animals of the country. So when we got there, oh man, it was so peaceful. It was so quiet. I mean, at nighttime, you could just go out on your porch and you could just sit there and just enjoy, and you're used to going to a small town and people driving by because they want to know who's the new people. But when it started beginning to escalate, where I had white guys coming all over my property, walking all on the backyard. I didn't know a damn thing about them. I didn't know who the hell they was. So I said, well, let me put up a no trespass sign, because I am a private owner of this, and they was driving their cars on my grass, and they damaged my backyard. You know what I'm saying? With those big ass trucks cutting through my yard. You know what I'm saying? And I guess because they seen me and the girls, it was just a woman and her children. So the men of the town, if you will, or the good old boys, felt that they could just trample all over me because, I'm just a woman. But they didn't know I was a feisty ass woman. You feel me? That I'll set your ass up in this house. I know the law in the state of Indiana. You ain't got to explain why you kill a person on your property. You feel me? So, we're happy, all happy. We get a chance to live in a house, our own house. We went from the streets into home ownership. So I'm very proud of myself, right? And they had the house. Okay, they just didn't work on my plumbing, but Carl made promise that he'll come back and bring the plumber and come fix on my house and everything like that. Never came back. The man screwed me over. You know what I'm saying? I never got the plumbing work done. So we're catching water. We're having water delivered, doing it the old fashioned way, because they try to price gouge me out there. You know, when you're a woman by yourself, people try to price gouge you and, make the price higher for them to fix things. So I said, man, I'm going to have to do it the tiny home way. I might have to build my own sink or find another way how we could shower and everything. So I did. It was through the weed pump, showering until I could, do better or get some men out here to kind of help me. No man wanted to help me. You feel me? So not even the black guys. There was a black guy across the street was bothering me because he was dating white women. Because one thing, the white women of the town get mad at the black women trying to date black men of that town because they date the black men in the town. You feel me? So they raised up on a sister as if they body. You feel me? And it's like, I don't know what you got in your head, but you ain't about ready to touch me because you're banging a black guy. That's not gonna happen. I will fuck your ass up. You understand me? And I will. You know what I'm saying? You keep on pushing me and keep on trying to ruffle those goddamn feathers, and and they needed the cop. You need it. You needed them because I'm not gonna sit up here and have your ass thinking that because you're fucking a dick, a black dick, that now you became a black sister and you think that you can run up on every damn black sister and they gonna take your shit. You feel me? That black dick is just a black dick. But at the end of the day, you can't approach every black sister like she a slave bitch. And this is real talk. So around what was that, in 2017, the hurricane happened in Florida, and this is where Dominique and her son Antonio was living. So they was mandated to come up from Florida and to move away from Florida. So she came towards her mom in Muncie, Indiana, since I had the house and stuff. Well, they seen my daughter. You seen, if anybody's seen Dominique, how she was taking pictures. She was like a model, right? All different type of style and pictures and stuff. Very healthy young lady. She more into health fitness than her mom is. She get on me. So, she could have been a physical fit trainer, because she's so into the health thing, right? So my daughter, gorgeous, never had any previous background of mental health. Are you hearing me? When they seen her and those white women seen her, they start harassing the hell out of her. All of a sudden, my daughter started getting arrested damn near every weekend as if they was having a happy, good gal and good old boy time. And I kept on, it got so regular to the point like, oh, she didn't make it home and it's Friday. They must have her down there at Delaware County Jail again. You understand? And then both of my daughters seem as if they gave them heroin to dope them out before they sexually touched them or sexually abused them. This is why I say, no matter what they're advertising about moving to Muncie, Indiana for $5,000, don't you do it. If you're a wise person, I don't give a damn if you want to believe me or not. It's up to you. But as far as my experience, the only thing I can tell you is what we experience, and that's it. It's up for you to go ahead and roll the ball if you want. You feel me? I ain't got a lie to kick it with no damn body. But before I leave this damn earth, I don't want nobody to have done some shit to me and then want to keep it a secret like a damn child molester rapist. You feel me? This is what happened. And I ain't got a lie to kick it. And I ain't got to lie to the crowd or no goddamn body. If you don't want to believe a goddamn black woman for what the hell she got to say, that's on you. And keep it and keep going. Because, bitch, I don't expect you to believe me. But I'll be damned if I sit up here and these goddamn people did this shit to us and nobody fucking damn regulated their ass. Nobody ran up on that goddamn town and fucking, bitch, who the fuck you think that you were fucking with? You understand me? My daughter was healthy. She ain't never had no damn. She had some records over petty things like not taking a car rental back, her and her boyfriend, or maybe lifting something from the store. But it was never back to back. It was never where she arrested back to back. They got so obsessed, like they always had to. Those white boys always had to make contact with my daughter. You understand? If you constantly being harassed, and it's law enforcement, and you can't go to the police because the chief of police is the son of the police officer Wrinkle that was doing the harassment, and the other officers, they're all kin to each other. So how was I going to get justice, and how was Dominique going to get justice, or Natisha? Because they started in with Natisha first before Dominique came. Natisha was getting arrested every damn week. Look at her damn record in Muncie. Then they brought it. Then all of a sudden, Dominique came up missing constantly. Like it started a white people game to have her missing and have me worry about where Dominique is and making police reports of missing person. It became a game. You understand? Then to find out that they had her in mental health. She ain't never had no mental health. The cops started abusing their power and authority in Muncie about putting her on these 72-hour mental health evaluation. It's almost like we don't assaulted her. She's traumatized. Now let's stick her ass in a fucking mental health hospital, Ball State Memorial Hospital. And I never forget this big ass damn white guard with red hair used to always fucking manhandle my goddamn daughter. You understand? White dude. Ball State University. My daughter is only 4'8" and 110 pounds. What the fuck you doing putting your goddamn hands on my daughter for like that? What the fuck you doing slamming her down on the ground like that? That's why right now to this day, there's about 4 or 5 officers being indicted for police brutality. Because that's how they used to slam Dominique. Or in Delaware County, I was told that they had Dominique behind the desk in a closet with no mattress. Are you hear me? Like treating my daughter like she was a goddamn animal. And the guards would call her because she has alopecia like me. So sometimes we just rock the ball up. You know, we don't want to be bothered with wigs. Well, they was calling her bald eagle, that she looked like a bald eagle. You understand? The guards. And there was a young generation of guards, not more like the older, but it was like the younger generation basically was running the older generation because the older generation too afraid to speak up and check their ass. You feel me? So she being called Bald Eagle, then all of a sudden she's ending up in Indianapolis. Well, how the hell did she get from Muncie to Indianapolis so she don't have a car now? You feel me? No, you're going to have to go there from a black mother perspective because they don't want nobody to know. See, I've been hurt. I've been abused. My daughters have too. And it's so unfair for somebody to do some dirty ass goddamn shit to you and for nobody to fucking listen to you and nobody to fucking believe a goddamn word that you say. And you're smart. You're intelligent. I'm a fucking paralegal. I got nothing but fucking A's and B's on my goddamn fucking damn grades. Now that goes to tell you that I am not a goddamn dumbass black woman. And if I say it, then I mean it. And if I felt that this shit got carried away and out of hand and nobody was doing a goddamn thing about it because everybody in the goddamn town was kin to each other or they went to school. So I had no justice. And I'm not the only black person there that had no justice. Our damn complaints would just be thrown away. And then if I'm so much telling the goddamn a lie on this damn place, how come the FBI stay up there at the damn city hall? It's all in the newspaper. If I'm lying on this place, why is this place so much in the newspaper? And it's a small ass damn town, but it's a racist ass town. Trauma, shocking, Unbelievable shit done to me and my children. Motherfuckers came on my property and they doing the same thing here in Citric Heights. Like they made a connection from one KKK Nazi chapter to the other one in California and picked up where they left off at in Muncie and started the same goddamn shit here in California. Videotaping the inside. You don't understand on the outside, you pretty much good. But when someone start fucking videotaping you as you're a reality star from the inside of your home, there's a problem. And I wonder how come society can allow them to do this shit to us. But if it was being done to you, you wouldn't like it. If it was done to your goddamn mama, you wouldn't like it. If it was done to your goddamn grandmother, you wouldn't like it. If they did that shit to your goddamn daughter and your goddamn your goddamn daughter and your niece and your mother, you wouldn't fucking like it. You'd be ready to fucking kill just like I was. We talking about every fucking day, 24-hour goddamn day of them obsessively got us on a goddamn video and making me their primary star. Because see, when I got tired of the harassment, the last harassment was with Officer Hunter, that I understand he's no longer on the police force, but harassed us. And I believe that was September the 13th of 2019. And I believe that I filed a lawsuit when I found out that why he pulled us over in front of our house after we had got this furniture from another black woman. But they was trying to come across as if I stole it. But the lady gave it away. She was going to throw it out. Okay. So we're parked there. We're about ready to take the U-Haul truck there back to the U-Haul dealer tomorrow. But we had to go get gas. By the time we came back from the gas station, Officer Hunter was behind us. I was like, "Is that a cop behind us?" And we're in the truck, Dominic and I, in front of my house, my private property, and the whole thing seemed like it was all a skit. It was all scripted. You know, understand? Put me through trauma. I was like, no, I ain't stealing. Matter of fact, the lady demanded for me to get this out so that her daughter can stop taking her money and go buy her a new sofa. So she wanted me to take it, Miss Taylor. I'll never forget her. And she's a very smart, educated black woman. You ain't gonna tell her what to do. You understand? And I've been in the nursing home for over 21 years. I worked as a CNA. Understand that you could tell the difference between someone in a dementia, talking in circle kind of state, Alzheimer's kind of state of mind. And you could tell someone that's on point. She knows exactly what she wants, and you don't disrespect an older person, especially an elder black person. That's how we was raised. I don't know about anybody else, but that's how we was raised. So, that incident happened. So that was on a Friday 13th. So on that Monday, I got up, I went down to the police department. I said, do you have a record of what happened, on that particular day? Well, they said that there was no record made. So I figured, so they was fucking with me. They put me through this because I had to lift and move furniture all by myself, right? There was no man. So I'm lifting, pulling this furniture. Then they telling me that the daughter wants the furniture back, so you're going to have to bring it back to Miss Taylor's house. I said, well, I got to take this U-Haul back. So if the daughter can get someone with a truck, I'll put the furniture back out on the porch. It's no problem. But she did give it to me, right? So they made a big old drama scene about this. So when I found out that they was just fucking with me, right? Nobody came and got the furniture. I had it out there for a long time. Nobody came with a truck or nothing. So apparently the furniture wasn't a big deal, if you will. And so when I found out that they was fucking with me, I filed with the Indianapolis District Court. That's why you will find LAX versus the City of Muncie and Police Department. LAX versus Johnny Kirkland because he was friends with some of those police officers that was harassing us. And he was harassing us. And he lived across the street from us. And he was a black man that him and his son date the white women that called themselves nitpicking with us. It was like we were being nitpicked by nitpicked by the racist ass people of the town. And then also some of the black guys that was dating the white women, you know. And it's an unbelievable type of happening or experience that I never experienced. I experienced racism. Yes, I did. When I moved to Buchanan, Michigan, and there was a Grand Dragon that didn't like for blacks and the Spics and the wetbacks to be up in that area, which is Mexican. And he would go around the apartment complex with his Confederate flag. And he put his white pit bull dog on my son Antoine when he was only, I think, 9 or 10 years old. And I pepper sprayed the dog and I stabbed him. You understand? So I did fight the Grand Dragon. We did, Mama and her kids. And he got arrested that day. And then then he got back out of jail. And then he started messing with some black guys later on that night, and they whooped his ass. And the good old boys that he had on the back of the truck, they took off on his ass and let his ass got beat. You understand? I mean, I have had racism, but not to the degree of Muncie, Indiana. To the disrespect and the disregard of you as a human being. To look at you that you don't have no damn goddamn rights. And this is 2000 and it was 2023 now. You understand? It's like, I don't know what got into them to think that you gonna bitch punk my ass and then hide behind the scene. Because if it was toe to toe, I would have been on fucked your ass up. But because I'm dealing with some cowards that want to fuck with me, but then every time when I reach out to the federal government or federal agencies that really check their ass, they try to block every angle. They try to stop Dominique from speaking out by keeping her in mental health hospital or keeping her locked up in jail. If you notice her record, and it doesn't take a rocket science. Hell, a law student can fucking figure this shit out. From the time when she hit Muncie, 2018, to the present, there have been ongoing records and arrests, extreme, excessive. One thing about this group, they're very easy to figure out. They do things to the extreme and excessive. They love extreme and excessive measure. And then they repeat the same thing over and over. So what they did to us in Muncie, they're repeating the same thing here in California. The same way how they used to stalk us in a group of cars. Used to go up and down the street. You're at the bus stop and a slew of a group of people in it would begin to call you streetwalkers or porch monkeys and all this shit. You understand? Why would I have to lie about this shit? And when people say that, oh, they ain't mean nothing by it. Yes, they did. They was very conscious and they was very aware. And you will not fucking just give somebody a pass like that. And they have done damage and they have hurt people. And you allowed the town people to have hurt me and my daughter. And we ain't did shit to you. They just didn't like the fact that for one thing we was from California. They didn't like outsider people for one damn thing. Then the color of my skin. And that fat ass stuff started right there in Muncie. They started calling me fat ass because those women in that damn town felt very threatened of a black woman that had a natural built black big ass and titties. And naturally built. And that's where the fat ass came from. And they've been doing saying the same damn thing up here in California. They've been following me in the same measure. They have disrespected my son's apartment in Meadows' apartment with the goddamn videos. Now, these motherfuckers been doing shit behind the scene, and I've been taking the blame. Dominique been taking the blame. We've been taking the blame for the crime and fucking wrong that they have been doing to us. And these coward-ass motherfuckers never, ever have to pay the goddamn price for the shit that they have done to us because they're hiding behind the goddamn scene. And I'm sick of damn motherfuckers fucking over me and my goddamn family and then want to fucking run like some goddamn cowards. If you're gonna be gangster about your shit, be gangster, motherfuckers. When the cartels is after a motherfucker, everybody knows that the cartels is after you. Even the police know. When the mafia was after you, everybody know who the fucking mafia. They wasn't hiding themselves from no cops, from anybody. So what the fuck are you gonna do shit and then you gonna hide yourself and then act like you gangster, ganging up on one black woman. Now, I don't got myself out the wheelchair, okay? And I'm not in the house no more. It's freezing cold. That house need like $50,000 of work in it from top to bottom. My basement, it gets flooded, and then temperature below, there's like an ice skate ring down there. So I couldn't live there. Everybody was concerned of me still trying to live in it, and I just didn't want to leave my house. So I was living in the cold and try to live by kerosene heater, and people got concerned about my health because I was getting like that kerosene smoke in my lungs, and I would cough, and it was like this black stuff that would get down in my lungs, from inhaling it. So I'm with my son now, but I don't like the fact that my son is being disrespected. They still doing this, rolling the camera, and now no adult in this home have ever gave them consent. So they're using this like a reality show for their audience, for their entertainment. So here I am with the walker. I don't got out the wheelchair. Now I'm with the walker. But all of a sudden, now they want me to know that as soon as I come out and about, it's like a coordinated group of people. For one thing, I can see the small town people coordinating. But Citric Heights is a pretty, it may not be as big as Los Angeles, but it's pretty big enough. So why am I experiencing this in a town I just moved to if it's not chapter connected? Now, remind you, I am a paralegal and a CNA. A CNA, watch and observe. That's exactly what I do. Watch, observe, analyze, and see the pattern. This is abnormal pattern. Now it's in my face to the point like, bitch, we want you to know that we are watching you. Bitch, we want you to know that we are connected from Muncie, Indiana. You understand? So I'm being harassed every day I go out, and I'm 55 years old now. With still, I got the medicine and the medical bill, so I ain't got to lie to kick it on my medical health like the white women want you to believe that I over-exaggerate or Dominique is over-exaggerated, because they have written shit down in our records too. You understand? That's why they act the way that they act with us, because of the derogatory as the flame as shit that they got written on us. You understand? Dominique saying somebody out of the blue just saying, oh, I heard about y'all. You understand? If I was gangster, I would have been on took your ass out. You feel me? I would have been on took your fucking ass out. And the way how I feel about Muncie, Indiana, niggas, some fucking real brothers need to roll up and fucking kill everyone between Shipley and motherfucking Burlington. And all of you motherfucking white ass boys and badass white ass girls that think that you all this and all body, all of that shit. When they start fucking taking over your drug spot, over the heroin spot, over the crystal meth spot. There your motherfucking black motherfuckers come out the house. There you goddamn white motherfuckers come out the house and take over your whole fucking block and your fucking damn drug fucking shit. But then I will love a long message to let you know that you remember that those black women that was up in the house? Yeah, motherfuckers, this is why all this shit is happening. Bitch, you fucked with the wrong black women. That's what I want. I want those motherfuckers to remember those black women that they fucked with and they thought that they got away. And I don't want you to just stop at mom. See these motherfuckers up here in Cali that's sitting up here been doing the same dirty ass shit to me. Oh, don't flame made it like a cock blocking hating ass shit. You understand, the big booty black woman, but we gonna sit up there and over exaggerate like she's 600 pounds, but yet my stomach, I have a flat stomach, no fat hanging from my skin, big titties, and 52H bra size, natural, big ass, no silicone, no implants, no injection, big hips, wide as hell, but real. The fat is the cushion. I tell you what, if it wasn't for my fat hips, when that porch fell on me, shit, I would have been dead a long time ago, those beams falling down. It's the fat in the hips that kept it going. Truth be told, I'm 55 years old. I'm an older woman. I'm old school. I'm old fashioned. I ain't got a lot to kick it. Got all these kids disrespecting me. You understand? They follow me all around. I was in a wheelchair in Redwood City. They harassed me even out there. They took it to that limit in Redwood City every day, every night. They had me sleeping on the buses in a wheelchair. No circulation for my legs or nothing. And it got swollen and bad. In and out the hospital with heart problem, SVT, until I had a heart procedure November 29th, 2021. Before I came to my son, me and my son was having disagreement, so that's why I was out there like that. You understand? That's some dirty ass shit to do somebody fucking mom like that. And I'm a good-hearted ass woman. I ain't do no harm to those people in Muncie. Trust and believe me. And I tolerated them for going on 3 years before I fucking got sick and tired. So goddamn sick and tired of ignoring these people. And I just wanted a house. I wanted a big backyard for my grandson. Antonio, for my grandchildren to come to Grandmama House. That's why I named it Grandmama House. At first, I was in love with it until the people of the town, it's like I bought this house. I didn't buy the people in the fucking town. You understand? I just wanted rest and peace. And I think that after all the shit that I've been through as far as the surgery and the fucking stroke, I believe that I deserve that fucking rest. And do you know that they still won't give me my goddamn motherfucking peace and be left the fuck alone? They still want to fucking like, we proving a goddamn point to you. We gonna bother you. No, what happened was they thought I was a dumb nigger. And they thought that they could do all that stuff to me in Muncie. And it was going to stay a Muncie secret. But see, as a paralegal, I learned to do that federal shit because I couldn't find an attorney to represent me in fighting them for violating my goddamn rights in that damn town. So I fucking filed on my own and I learned that federal rule. And I filed my own federal complaint form. And they got shocked that it was in federal court. You understand me? So out of retaliation, they've been doing some fucking mania, crazy ass shit. I guess they need to teach the nigger girl a lesson that she ain't got no rights. Bitch, yes I do. And that stands on the Constitution of the United States, the 13th Amendment, that the abomination of slavery. It's you that got the problem. When Malcolm X said that they will take the criminal things that they're doing to you and twist it and make it, and they will keep arresting you or keep putting all kind of image and words on you to the point where you're looking like the criminal and they looking like the victim, and they was the one that started the shit. Well, if you're a fucking gangster and you started the shit, then you should be able to swallow your fucking medicine that you dished out. Why sit up there and be a coward? I'm gangster. And then you mess with a mom and her daughter. You feel me? Like 100 KKK people or hate group people messing with a mom and daughter. It ain't like, nigga, that you going out here about ready to regulate the Crips, the Bloods, and the red and yellow stripes and all black and brown motherfuckers. No, it's like your motherfucking ass is fucking with a mom and a fucking daughter. And what makes it so bad is that they fucking harassed my beautiful black daughter to the point now she does have mental health. Because they fucking gave her a nervous breakdown. And her little mind couldn't take it no more. Because she's just as sweet as pie and what she want to be. And at the end of the day, she compliment every woman under the sun and she have a contagious smile. And these motherfuckers did the shit to my damn daughter. Now the motherfuckers gonna escape the shit? You know what kind of fucking woman I am? I'm a revenge ass bitch. And for you to sit up here and want to fucking ease your way up out of this shit, I don't want you to fucking escape this. Truth be told, I don't want your ass to sit up here and you don't hurt us and now you want to fucking go run and hide your ass. You wasn't doing that when you was putting cameras on us. Like, at the end of the day, gonna run up on, really, truth be told, by being out there on the street, they consider me as an OG on a female style. Not only because my age, but because of I have street knowledge and because of who I was with. So therefore, you gonna run up on an OG and you want me to call the shot for your fucking life? Nigga, at the end of the day, if I had my ability, all y'all motherfuckers would be dead. All of you. Run up on these motherfuckers and like ninjas, dressed in all black, bitch, and fucking damn sit up there and bust in on their goddamn door and let them find out exactly what kind of motherfucking black people you fucking with. You understand? You want to really know how I feel about it? What you think, I'm a pussy about this shit? What you think? You sit up here got a submissive ass bitch? No, bitch, I want your ass beat. I want your damn women's fucking beat down by some gang ass, some badass damn. I don't care. They can be white, they can be Hispanic, they can be black. But these motherfucking bitches think that they bad, that they gonna do their damn dirt and then hide in their cushion of their fucking walls and a computer. After they done did some dirt to my daughter, they done did her wrong and shit. Ain't nobody fucking touched these damn people. Ain't nobody touched their mama. Ain't nobody touched their brother. Ain't nobody touched nobody in their goddamn family. And these motherfuckers don't touch everybody in my family. You really want to hear how Crystal Lax feel about this shit? Probably whisper in my husband's ear, "No, you shouldn't be," because she probably gonna take your money in order to keep my blessings away from me. But he's a weak ass person to believe anybody outside the fucking marriage. Like, nigga, I'm tired of these motherfuckers fucking with me and then ease their way out of getting out of this shit. Trying to erase everything that I make on the internet because they don't want certain people to know. No, motherfucker, nothing is a secret with me. Don't do shit to me and then trying to keep it a secret. That's almost like that damn child molester that fucking raped me at the age of 12. Now you want me to keep it a secret? Bitch, I don't keep nothing a secret. I made a promise to myself that nothing will ever be a secret. So if you don't like fucking shit being told to the whole damn world, stop doing it to me. They don't want you to tell to the whole world because of who they are. Want to represent themselves as white pillars of the community that fucking damn hateful as hell. You fucking sit up here, you hate niggers, you hate me as a black woman, hate my body size and shit. You made that known. But how many days do your retarded ass need to make it known? I mean, you've been doing this for over 3 years, like I said. They're very obsessive and do the same repeated ass pattern every fucking day, 24 hours a day, like the retards don't know how to step their game up and level up on a more higher plane. Like they want to do shit to us, but don't want to hear from us. Want to fucking do all this dirt, but then you don't want people to hear how I feel and how we feel. Nigga, I ain't no robot. You cause damage in my family that from a young age, I had to raise my children by myself as a single mom. And you got your kids sitting up here fucking with me and sitting up here trying to undo all the damn hard work that I put into it. And then they gonna have their chest and their heads swole out like they big gangster ass. But hiding behind a computer. These are my golden years. 55 years old. I should be resting by now. There should be no drama whatsoever. And mutual respect is if I give you respect every day and I ain't got camera up in your home, it should be the same goddamn thing being done to me. Now they watch us every day like they're obsessed and watching a goddamn reality show. And they're making money off of me. But now one of them have gave me a goddamn dime. Not one goddamn dime. Want to make money off my talents, want to make money off my books, want to make money off my voice. But none of these son of a bitches have gave me a goddamn dime. They displayed my fucking life and my grandkids and me to the whole goddamn general fucking public. And not one goddamn person gave me a goddamn dime. They want to shut me up and don't want to hear what I have to say. But you have violated my goddamn family. And I have a right to speak my damn mind, even if it's through a video. And I have a right to be motherfucking heard. Just like the KKK have a right to say their freedom of speech, well, I do too, even if it's in a video. You don't fucking damage my child, damage her record. That girl did not have a record like that. It's like every year, they was harassing her. Then it started in Indianapolis. Then all of a sudden she started having these tickets that was paid for, like drugging a person out and then trafficking her while she was drugged out. Why don't you tell that shit? Why don't you see the pattern? Why don't they want to do an investigation on every goddamn thing I'm saying? Why don't they do an investigation on Gibson and Nichols and all those cops that's being indicted right now? I think in January, Wrinkle is supposed to be indicted or whatever is supposed to be going on. It's through the Department of Justice. If I'm lying, I'm flying. And I ain't flying. Abusing badges and authority to fucking fuck over people's fucking life and then rub it up in our goddamn faces. Gonna call, I know you people been through a lot. Well, why wouldn't you want to see good happen for us? Been blocking me for money, Social Security benefits, jobs. I go look for a job. They've been blacklisting that. So they sit up here and brag to the other racist white people about them being broke niggers. But at the end of the day, they have been violating my rights and recording me. And not once. That would be considered with the Department of Labor, which is the government agent. That would be like this woman had been on camera every damn day for 24 hours. So that's like a camera performer or an internet performer. So that will be wages that I can claim. And that's why they're hiding in the fucking background. Because every fucking day you fucking illegally record me as a star, as your fucking star that you wanted to fucking put out there. So I'm your fucking internet star. So that means you owe me a lot of goddamn money. And I can claim wages. that they have had me on this for X amount of time. Now, here's another question. Since they want to act like they want to act innocent, that they haven't been videotaping us inside of the home, but they have had thousands of people witness their videos. This is how dumb these motherfuckers are. You're so eager to sit up there and fucking damn hurt me to the point that your damn dumb ass put inside video of me sitting on the couch. How did you get that video if you never got my consent? Laying down on the couch. How did you get that video if you never got my consent? In the bathroom. How did you get that video of me being inside of the apartment bathroom? In the kitchen. Sir, how did you, or ma'am, how did you get that video of me cooking in the kitchen? I never considered for anybody fucking camera crew to be watching us. How are you watching me, my son and his girlfriend in intimate time? They never consented to no porn kind of video shots. And you got a slew of witness that if they wanted to fucking flip-flop on you for a little bit of fucking damn lawsuit money, they can do that. And tell the truth that I have witnessed these videos that have gotten peer-to-peer distributed. You're dumb. Because now there's a question to be raised. How did you get these goddamn film shots inside of their apartment complex on the couch? I'm tired as the mother that have carried her family this far. I'm tired of you fucking starting fights with me. I'm tired of fighting people that only got a race battle fight in their own goddamn mind with a mother and her 4 children. It's not my fault that you allow your own mind to stay stuck on brainwash old time slavery shit. And you training your children up to call people niggers. In this society, do you love your grandchildren and your children? Because you know they're going to get their ass beat by the wrong ass black kids. You know that, right? So why would you be teaching your kids that shit? Why would you be teaching your grandchildren that shit and making them have a false sense that they're superior, but they're going to live and die just like the black people? Like you. Anybody 50 years old, we're headed towards the end of our life. We're at the 50 years old is halfway from 100. That's even if we even make it to 100. So you're going to die in your white body, and I'm going to die in my black, but we both die. Equally. Maybe not of the same cause, but equally, we're going back to the grave. I, as Crystal Lashelle Lax, for what these people have done to me and how hurt I have become. I'm a real nice person. I'm very friendly, and I speak to everyone under the sun. And I give damn near everybody a smile. You understand? And the harassment and to harass you to a point of stressing you or keeping you upset all the time so that you can have an image of the angry black woman all the time. No, I just don't want to be bothered with you. And I think that you have a problem with the fact that a black woman is rejecting you and rejecting your childish, catty, and petty ass ways. I don't want to grow with you. If you're not about money and you're not about bettering yourself and you're not about something positive, I don't be bothered with you of any damn color. And truth be told, I wish I had an army right behind me. And I don't mean a good army. An army that will fuck your ass up, that will beat your bitch's ass, that will fucking regulate your fucking damn dudes that thought that they was the fucking baddest ass motherfuckers on the planet. And have these motherfuckers bow down and kiss my black ass. Okay, so I'm about ready to wrap this up. It's not really the whole story, but it's some of the story is in my book. But ain't nobody gonna do something to me and it not be heard. I'm tired of not being heard. You understand? Do you know what that is? It's like a man that been taking care of his family all this time, and you have some disrespectful man roll up on your goddamn family, hurt your daughters in front of your damn face. You know what I'm saying? Hurt your sons in front of your face. Like what, nigga? Well, it's no different than what they doing to me as a woman. So I'm a woman. I'm the woman version, if you will. You feel me? Yeah, we doing this and that to your family and da da da. But again, I have to ask you, you're at war with one woman, and my kids is so much into their own thing, they don't even realize that you trying to war with them. Maybe that Dominique don't picked up on it, because a lot of stuff been happening to her. But the other ones, it's like free spirit people. And the way how I feel about it, if I was real gangster with my crew, since birds of a feather like yours like to flock together, well, my crew wouldn't play with your ass for disrespect. I'm a mom. To me, I see that as, man, that's ground to get your ass whooped when you mess with somebody fucking mom and grandmother. I don't give a fuck how much you hide, sniff these motherfuckers out from behind that computer until we find these motherfuckers. Truth be told, you want a war, I would have them give you a war that you want. Like you want to fight me by myself, but you don't want to fight me in a group. You don't want to fight the group. But they want to fight me, a person with a walker, and I'm older, but they don't want to fight people that's more than willing to go bring it down. Because there's some people tired of racism, tired of being fucked with, tired of being bothered, tired of their mama and daddy being hurt and harmed and being bothered and disrespect, grandma being disrespect because of her age, but she's black. Because one group of racist people or two groups think that they own the whole United States of America, and they're the only one that's entitled to the rights of the rights that's in the Constitution of the United States. This is how I see it. If I did not touch your daughter, you ain't had no goddamn business touching mine. If I ain't do no harm to you, you ain't had no goddamn business doing any form of harm. It should have been mutual ass respect. No, bitch, what you afraid of is that you don't did this dirt to me. You're afraid that I'm such a powerful spoken woman that it's going to conjoin a group up against your ass on my behalf. And you're afraid that we're going to attack your ass back. And there's a saying, don't dish out medicine that you yourself cannot swallow. If you can't take this shit, don't give it to me. Because it's not a matter of they didn't mean no harm. Because I used to get that a lot. You could tell they've been fucking with me for a minute. Oh, they didn't mean no harm by it. No, I'm not taking no more blame for what the wrong that they don't did to me. Yes, they did. Deliberately, willfully. When somebody keep on repeating, look up your law book, your penal code on California stalking and harassment. I believe that's 649 or 647.9 up in there. When someone willfully, purposely, deliberately doing something over and over every day, constantly, they are very alert and aware of what they're doing. So that's a damn lie, and I will not accept that as your way of apologizing for them, because you probably allowed them. So that will never wash with me ever the fuck again. They know exactly, they meant every harm by it. It was fun. It was entertainment to hurt me and my family. For their entertainment, it was at my expense and my family. So why wouldn't they get treated like a motherfucking dog? Look how you treated me and my family. And we was nice. We're the nice black people. That's what's killing me. That's what's getting to me. We don't bother nobody. If anything, we have our own little argument. But shit, we in the music, then TV. I'm in my writing. I don't fucking bother nobody. Every now and then I probably may speak, say hi and shit. But if you following me, hell yeah, I'm gonna be upset. If you harass me, hell yeah, I'm gonna be upset. Isn't that a natural person? If somebody sitting up here dogging out your kids, isn't it a natural reaction? Or am I just a robot for you to fucking be upset to the point that you want to kill motherfuckers? So don't be looking at me as if you better than me and you would have done the same thing, whether you white, black, Hispanic. Come up from behind the scene so we can finally get this thing to a final destiny. Either a lawsuit or my group that want to side with the queen for a change. The queen, and we ain't playing with you. I'm going to tell you that right now. If anybody want to have my back, we ain't playing with motherfuckers. We ain't talking. We ain't talking. We could give a damn about your position. We don't care. You don't hurt innocent people for far too long. And all they wanted to do is just live their life and have a dream. Like Martin Luther King said, he had a dream that people will live together and be equal. But yet he forgot about the part where people keep on trying to bring forth racism and keep on trying to exercise it. So at the end of the day, the way how I feel from the bottom of my heart as a black mother that this don't happen to, the way I feel is that I need me an army of black men and black women draped down in all black with guns. And since you want a war, that's how I see it. Now you ain't just got me fighting. Now you ain't fighting me. Now you have a whole army, a war that you wanted.